Hello. I'm not sure if this is working. I'm just seeing if it's streaming. Okay, it looks like it's working. This is the first time I used this program, so I just wanted to make sure it was working properly. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see comments or not. I'm actually going to just go on here. Okay. So if you're on, feel free to comment and say hello. Just so I can see it's working. Okay. All right, I see one person is on. I think it's Mary. I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes and see if anyone else hops on. I know there's a couple of girls that we're going to hop on. Okay. All right, sorry guys, this is all new to me. I'm using this new platform called StreamYard, and I'm just kind of toggling between two screens. So this is all just going to be an experiment. So I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm just going to give it a minute. I know there's a couple people on already. We'll get started in just a minute. Okay. So I'm also using my phone to stream because my quality on my computer is really awful. Okay, so we're just gonna get started, and before we get started, I just kind of want to go through a couple of things, and we actually have a model who's going to help demonstrate one of the products. My cousin is gonna hop on, and she's just gonna use one of the products, and as I talk about it, and then we can see what she thinks about it when we're done here wrapping up. So I don't want this to take a long time. I just want it to take about like half an hour, if so. And I just also want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, just shoot, like it or throw a heart out or comment or whatever. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me because I can't hear me because I turn my volume down. So anyways, First of all, I just wanted to thank you all for coming on. I know that, we don't really have a lot going on now, especially since, we're all stuck at home. So that's why I wanted to do these virtual beauty sessions to just kind of have something fun for us to do while we're like cooped up in our house. So that being the case, I wanted to just talk a little bit about what has been going on, the past couple of weeks, and a little bit about Mary Kay. I know a lot of you are probably familiar with it, with the company and everything already. But Mary Kay has actually been doing a lot of really awesome things for the community. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that, but I just wanted to share that too. So, first of all, I just want to start by saying there's absolutely no obligation to buy anything. Just by, watching this video, you're going to be in participating and commenting. You're going to be entered to win some prizes from me. So, just like a fun little thing, you don't have to buy anything. Um, that's really not why I started these. Like I said, I just wanted something fun, a distraction. And I know a lot of people are doing, social media parties, and it's probably flooding your inbox. So this is by no means like what this is at all. Um, but I just wanted to show you some tips and different ways to use our products, and just kind of, like teach you a little bit about some of our products that you may not know. So we're going to be doing these weekly, and we're going to be doing different things each week. So today or tonight, it's going to be about masking. So we're just going to talk about some masking, and my cousin is going to throw a mask on. I had sent her one ahead of time. And she's just going to share with us like what she thinks of it, and she can be totally honest. I'm not going to shun her for, just saying whatever she wants to. And also, I know that you guys were probably, if you didn't follow the link and you're in the Facebook group, you're probably going to be getting notifications for every week when I post about something different that we're going to be doing. So either next week, I'm going to focus on like foundation basics or skincare basics for all different skin types. So I'll just be posting those in this group. If you ever get like annoyed by them, you can just turn off the notifications, or you can leave the group. So I just want to let you know you can do that, and you can come back in whenever you want to. I also wanted to share, if you do want to invite a friend, you will get a free gift from me in the mail. And they don't have to buy anything either. So this can be just something fun for them to do, just a distraction, something to watch. And you can, if you do want to invite a friend for next week, you can just send your friend's profile to your consultant. If your consultant is me, you can send it to me, or you can send it to whoever your consultant is. So she can friend her and invite her to the group. And I also am going to be doing virtual gift card raffles that you can redeem with your consultant. So it's just going to be a really fun way to earn some prizes. And I'll talk about like the point system and how you earn points and how you can get entered for that just by participating. So if you're not familiar with Mary Kay, our mission is to enrich women's lives. So, women don't need skincare or makeup. Women are already beautiful without those products. And that's what we truly believe in Mary Kay. However, these products do help enhance our natural beauty, and a lot of times make women feel more confident. So in Mary Kay, we provide experiences to women for free with never an obligation to purchase anything. And our products are part of good self-care. So it's one thing that I can say that's been stable in my life, especially since all these things have been happening, working from home now instead of going to work, not really being able to get out of the house. At least I can take care of my skin and like have that routine still intact. That's, stable. Sometimes women, they get a little crazy if they can't do what they're used to normally doing every day. So we really believe in community and connectivity, and we're better together. So in Mary Kay, we have a very, tight knit community, and family and culture. And it's such a connected world, and there are all these ways to connect now, via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So it's great that we have these tools that we can, interact with people over social media instead of being with them, because we can't, unfortunately. I actually just celebrated my best friend's son's birthday over Zoom earlier today, and it was really nice to be able to do that, because otherwise, he wouldn't be able to see his friends and family on his birthday if it weren't for Zoom. So it's really nice. So in Mary Kay, we really want to just create a safe space of connectivity where we can bring women together and celebrate each other and each other's beauty, okay, and help women build their self-confidence. So I kind of want to talk about what we're doing in the community right now. There's a couple of cool things that we're doing. We, first of all, a couple of us consultants, not everyone's doing it, but actually a lot of us are doing it. We're rallying together and we're reaching out to anyone to donate satin hand sets to the frontline workers and healthcare workers out working right now. I know there's a huge shortage of hand sanitizer, nurses, corrections officers, like all these different frontline healthcare workers are constantly washing their hands. Even, us going out in the public to go get our groceries or whatever, we're washing our hands like crazy. They're drying out, they're cracking. The frontline workers and healthcare workers are working overtime, and they're just exposing themselves and their families to all these crazy things. So we really wanted to do something nice for them. And we started, reaching out to people to see if they wanted to donate a satin hand set at a consultant cost. And we're mailing them out to people. So I personally have gathered about 30 satin hands sets, and I've delivered about half of them so far, and the women that I'm delivering them to are so appreciative, because they are dealing with so much craziness in their life that this is just something that brightens up their day and just helps them a little bit. So that's one thing that we're doing. So if you want to, donate a satin hand set, it's $21. You can talk to your consultant. You can donate to someone specific, or you can just tell your consultant that you want us to take care of it, because we usually donate to someone we know, or like a local hospital. So you can do that, or you can donate a satin hands lotion if that's something that you don't want to like spend right now, $21, because I know a lot of people, they've taken pay cuts, they got laid off, so they can't really spend the money. But if you still want to help out, you can do that. There's lots of options. Another thing that the company is doing is Mary Kay was actually asked to manufacture hand sanitizers for the healthcare workers and frontline workers, for like hospitals and nursing homes, because we have a huge shortage right now. So the company is using their brand new manufacturing facility in Dallas. It was built last year, and they're donating them. So they're not even selling them. And they're donating them. So that's pretty awesome as well. And there's more details on my customer group page. And if you're not a part of that and you have your consultant, you can ask her more about it. So one thing that I've really been focusing on is self-care, and really thinking about the things that I'm grateful for, especially now because we're stuck at home. We can't really do anything. Our lives have just been turned upside down, right? But I do think about the things that I am grateful for. So one of the things that I am grateful for is, being able to be home more with my son, because I work full time along with Mary Kay, and I don't always get to spend as much time with him anymore because I work 40 hours a week. I work 8 to 5 generally. But now being home, I have the opportunity to see him more. I was able to watch him crawl for the first time, and now he's zooming around all over the house, getting into everything. So those are the kinds of things that I think about that I'm grateful for. And if it weren't for this happening, I probably wouldn't be home, and I probably wouldn't have seen him crawl for the first time. So I really want to encourage you guys to just think about some of the things that you're grateful for. And if you want to comment one thing that you're grateful for, you're going to get entered in for a prize. Okay. So you can just comment on this video. Okay. So if you're using any of the products that I talk about or show you, feel free to comment when you think of them. We would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you think of the products. I know some of you are already using some of the products I'm going to talk about. So this is how you're going to get entries and twin prizes, okay? So if you say sold, if you comment sold, you're going to get 2 entries. So if I'm showing a product and you really like it, you want to buy it, you can write sold, and then me or your consultant will follow up with you. If you refer someone to your consultant, you're automatically going to get a free gift. Or if you invite, a friend to come on with you next week or whatever, you're going to get a free gift from me automatically. If you comment anything, you're going to get an entry. And if you come back next week, comment, I'll be back next week, and you'll get an entry. Okay. Okay, so once this is complete, also text your consultant or me and let me or her know when a good time for you to chat is after this, so she can just see what you thought of this virtual event, since it is the first time that we're doing it, and the products that were shown. So your consultant or I will answer any questions that you may have. Okay, so if you have any questions about anything or you want to try something beforehand, we can always send you a sample. All right, I just want to make sure Mary's still on. Yep, she's still there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop over to Facebook. I'm multitasking here. Just want to make sure. Okay, all the comments are popping up. Okay, so, what happened? Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some different masks and exfoliators. And I'm going to try to bring my cousin on here. All right, Mary, I'm going to try to pop you on somehow. Hold on. Okay, Mary.
Hey.
Hi,
Brad,
how are you?
waited until right this second to ask me a question. I was
Of course.
Right now.
That's how they go. That's how they are. Dave's
Right?
working. Otherwise, he would be asking me a million questions right now, even though I'm busy. Don't talk to me.
Right? Like the one part of the day.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you saw my message. Did you use the cleanser that I get? Okay,
Yes.
you did. Okay. So you have the charcoal mask, right?
I do.
Okay. And did I send you the other mask too?
You yes, I have a whole stack of stuff. So I don't know when you want me to use or what order or what you want me to do.
Yeah. So we'll just do the charcoal mask and the other mask right now. And then I'll follow up with you after this, and I'll just walk you through the others things really quick. So if you want to get the charcoal mask out and open it, we're going to start with that. So for everyone else watching, this is the charcoal mask. So I sent Mary a sample prior to this. So if you want to just put it on, and
I even have my mask applicator.
Yay! Okay, good. So I'm going to talk about that. So I just want you to put that on in your T-zone area.
Okay.
So just there is a T on your face, your forehead, and down your nose and your chin. Okay, and while you're doing that, so pretty much everywhere except for your cheeks.
Okay.
You can put it on. Okay, so I'm just going to talk about this while you're doing that really quick. So this is the charcoal mask. And this has activated charcoal that acts like a magnet to unclog pores, and it absorbs up to double its weight in impurity. So it's going to actually pull out 2 times the amount of impurities from your skin than extra dirt and oil. So it instantly absorbs excess oil and reduces shine. It contains honeysuckle and navy bean extract shown to target the appearance of skin discoloration. And you can either use your fingertips to apply it, or you can use the silicone brush that Mary has. And I also have mine because I was going to show you. So the great thing with this brush is you don't have to worry about getting it all over your fingers. You can just put it on with your brush really quick and then rinse it off with warm water. Okay. And Mary, I would even like make sure you get it around this area really good,
Just
like
like
all
where
around your nose. Yeah, because this part of our nose, like any person, is like super oily and dirty.
Let me get my, I have a big bottle of this too. Let me go get that.
Okay. Okay, so application, like I said, you can use your fingers or this brush. You use less product with this. You keep it on for 15 to 20 minutes and you only do it 1 or 2 times a week. So you don't do it every day. This is great for any skin type, dry, normal, combination, or oily. Okay. So that's the charcoal mask. And I personally have super oily skin, so I actually do this like 2 to 3 times a week because it actually like extracts the yucky oil from your skin and it just helps like tame my skin more. Why is this not? Okay. Mary, are you using this brush? Not you, Mary. Not Mary, my cousin Mary. There's another Mary on here. Sorry, I was like,
You're staring at me.
no, not you, Mary O'Donnell. Mary O'Donnell, do you use that brush? Sorry, I didn't realize until after I said it. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Okay.
perfect. Okay, so have you used the other mask before, Mary?
No.
Okay, so if you want to open that up, I'm going to talk about that. So the other mask that Mary on the screen has is the moisture renewing gel mask. Mary O'Donnell, yes, you only want to use the charcoal mask 1 to 2 times a week. Okay. So the moisture renewing gel mask, that's what this is. This is a great mask to pair, especially with the charcoal mask. So it's going to help hydrate your skin. So Mary on screen, you're just gonna put this on your cheeks.
Okay.
Okay. Normally you can put it all over your face, but since you're going to be doing 2 products at once, you can just put it on your cheeks. Okay. So this is going to instantly hydrate while also locking in moisture. Your skin appears less stressed, feels nourished, purified, and calmed. So for those people who have really dry skin, like if you were to ever look at your hands and they're really dry, they look like they're 90-year-old woman or man hands because they're super dry. The same thing happens with your skin. Your skin looks older, more wrinkly, if it's not hydrated properly. So this moisture renewing gel mask is going to help restore moisture back into your skin. Okay, so like how you would use this with the charcoal mask, normally you would use the charcoal mask first, keep that on for 15 to 20 minutes, wash it off, and then you would put the moisture renewing gel mask on right after. Okay. And then you could either leave the moisture renewing gel mask on for 15 to 20 minutes, or you could keep it on overnight as an overnight mask instead of putting moisturizer on, and that will give you maximum hydration. Okay. This also helps reduce the appearance of pores as well as fine lines and wrinkles. So your skin's going to feel firmer, healthier, smoother, and softer. Okay. And that's also good for all skin types. Okay. So, Mary Laliger, you're just going to let that sit on your face. I will turn your screen off for now so you don't feel like we're all staring at you. And I'm going to bring you back at the end in like a couple minutes, okay? Okay, so I'm going to talk about some other masks that we have. Another one that we have is a Radiance facial peel. So this has a pump top like this. This is great because it's going to do a couple different things. Your skin's going to look brighter. The texture is going to significantly improve and look more even. You're going to have reduced fine lines and wrinkles. You're going to have significant smoother skin in just 2 weeks. It has glycolic acid, so it immediately works to remove dead skin cells from the skin's top surface layer and also working on remaining surface layers. So it actually goes really deep into your skin. If you don't really use an exfoliator, you haven't really taken good care of your skin, then this is going to go really deep and pull all that gunk out. So it's really like it's like purging your skin. It's like pulling all that gunk out of your skin. So it's going to help your skin look plumper. It's going to help pull out some of that stuff. It helps with like any acne scarring. If you've suffered from acne scarring, it'll help pull out those dead skin cells so that scarring doesn't look as bad as it would if you weren't to use it. Okay, so once these layers of dead surface cells have been removed, your skin will be primed and ready to accept the benefits of other age-fighting treatments too. So it's really just cleaning out your pores so your skin can accept the other products that you may be using. All right. So the application for this, you just do like a couple of pumps in your hand and it's like lotion like. So then you would just put it all over your skin just like a moisturizer, but you would leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. And you may feel a little bit of tingling when you first put it on, but that should go away and you should just wash it off with warm water after about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. All right, so another product that I wanted to talk about. I'm actually going to share my screen if I can because I want to show you. Share. Okay, so this is the next product. Oops. Share. No. Sorry, guys. Okay. So this is the next product I'm going to talk about. This is a biocellulose mask. And I also joke that when you put it on, you look like Jason Voorhees because it's kind of scary looking. But this mask is really awesome because it helps like significantly hydrate. It literally feels amazing after you put it on. You leave it on for about 30 minutes. You really can't do anything while you have the mask on because it kind of like slides off your face. So usually when I use it, I'll just put it on and like lay on the couch for half an hour and just kind of chill out at the end of the night. So it's definitely like something to pamper yourself and treat yourself. Your skin is going to look lifted and firmed and is visibly more radiant. It increases the skin moisture levels for 24 hours and it's derived from coconut water. So it feels amazing. And I also just wanted to show you guys a testimonial, a picture of, first of all, I'll show you me because that's always fun. And then I'll show you an example of a woman that used it, and you can see the difference that it has made in her skin. So let me just do that. Okay, so this is me looking like Jason Voorhees. Really kind of scary. This is before, during, and after. Okay. And then this is a testimonial before, during, after, next morning. So you may not see results like immediately, but you will see them within 24 hours. And it feels so amazing. They come in these little foil packs. You can get them in a box of 4. And you would use them like once a week, or if you're like getting ready for a wedding or your high school reunion or whatever, you can use them like every week leading up to that event. But it's not meant to use every day. So, or it can just be a treatment for your skin to use like once a month. Okay. So there's that. And then I wanted to talk about a biocell, or no, sorry, we just talked about that. I wanted to talk about the Botanicals Invigorating Scrub. So this is not a mask, it's an exfoliator, but I did just want to talk about it because they kind of go hand in hand. The Invigorating Scrub, this is a Botanical Effects. So it contains dragon fruit and aloe. It smells really good. It feels really good. It exfoliates to remove dead and dull skin, leaves pores feeling deeply cleaned. It's formulated with natural exfoliating fruit seeds to help unclog pores. It contains natural ingredients derived from apples and coconuts. Smells so good. And your skin looks smoother and scrub awakens tired looking skin for a well-rested radiance. So I usually just keep this in my shower and do it like once a week. Feels really awesome. So there's that. And then I'm going to talk about the Microderm, and then I'll come back to Mary to see how she's doing over there. Mary, if your mask is starting to like feel dry, you can get a like a oh my god, I cannot talk or think. A washcloth like with warm water and get that ready so when you take it off, you're just ready for that. So I'm also just going to talk about the microdermabrasion really quick. So this is also a really awesome set to use as well. I always recommend for basic skincare, a cleanser, moisturizer, and some kind of exfoliator. You should be using some kind of exfoliator or mask at least once a week because it will help extract some of the dead skin cells, the dirt, the oil from your pores and help reduce the size of your pores as well. I know a lot of people suffer from large pores. So the Microderm is 2 steps. This is the Microdermabrasion Refine. It's very similar to the invigorating scrub that I just showed you, except this is a little bit more abrasive. I use both of them because I like to mix them up and use one and then the other one. But this is a little bit more abrasive. My husband likes this one because he's like, I can actually feel it working and I can feel it like cleaning out my pores. So you would only use this once a week. It has oxidized crystals, so it's really going to help clean out your pores and get that dirt out, the dirt and oil. And then the second step from that is the pore minimizer, which I'm trying to get out. So this is the pore minimizer. So this was a Microderm I just talked about. This is pore minimizer. So the pore minimizer is going to help reduce the size of your pores. And you would use this right after the Microderm. The great thing with the pore minimizer is it is considered a supplement, so you can use it every day if you wanted to. How you would use it is you would use your cleanser, then your pore minimizer. If you were using the Microderm, you would use your cleanser, Microderm, pore minimizer. If you're using a charcoal mask, you would use the cleanser, charcoal mask, pore minimizer. So the pore minimizer can be used every day in a lot of different ways as well. And it is going to help shrink the size of your pores. So it will make blackheads less apparent. It'll help, reduce the size of your pores so it doesn't look like you have large pores. And just help with all of that. Okay. So does anyone have any questions? I'm just going to pop on here and see. Okay. All right, if you think of any questions, you can always sit on his bald head. Mary O'Donnell, are you talking about the pore minimizer? What product are you talking about? Okay, while we're waiting for your response. Mary, are you ready to come back on? Actually, before I'm going to bring you back on, I'm also going to show you my charcoal mask. I posted it online today, but I don't know if everyone saw it. So you can see what it does for my skin. So you can see all the gunk that it takes out. Really gross. I have really oily skin. It's super disgusting. So this is where all the impurities are being pulled out, extra dirt and oil. I do have some pretty bad breakouts right now. So down here you can see that it's like white. So that's actually where like bacteria is being pulled out. And it does help get rid of breakouts quicker because it is, pulling out that bacteria. Okay. The microdermabrasion. Yeah, you could use the microdermabrasion. Does he have breakouts on his head? Another thing that you may consider as well, I guess I would I want to know what your answer to that is, if he like has breakouts. If he does, there's probably some other options as well, but I don't see why you couldn't use the microdermabrasion. Okay, Mary, are you ready to hop back on? Okay. All right. So, how's the mask feeling?
Nice and firm all around the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see,
I got a
like,
up close and personal look when I went in the bathroom to get the washcloth, and there's a lot coming out of my face.
Yeah. So how often do you usually use the charcoal mask?
Probably when, I'm not gonna lie, like when before all of this, I probably like used it not even once a week. It was just like when I remembered, because we're very, very busy. But since I've been home, I've been trying to take better care of my skin and myself. So like once a week usually, but now that I'm seeing what's coming out, I'm like, we're gonna make this a regular thing.
Yeah. Has Brad used it?
No, but he should, because he doesn't even use a face cleanser. I recently discovered this, and it's an issue. I was like,
Yeah,
you need to wash your face, buddy.
it took me like 3 years to get Dave to wash his face on a consistent basis, and now he's using that in the charcoal mask and the microderm, and it took me like 4 years to do that. So,
Yeah.
okay, so if you have your washcloth, you can wipe it off. So, like I said, you just wipe everything off with a warm washcloth. And then since you haven't used the moisture renewing gel mask, I'm also interested so don't forget to wash off your cheeks too. Just because you can't see the product doesn't mean it's not there. I want to know what you think about that.
I just wiped the one side off of just that, and it was so smooth coming off. It was like butter.
Yeah.
That gel one, and I have to say, it just in general, it smelled like a spa when I was putting all this on. It was very just the process of putting it all on.
Isn't it great? Do you have any questions about anything that I showed?
I don't. You did a great job explaining like that, because my biggest confusion is always like, sure, I know like masks are good and whatever, but like the steps and all that is like not as easy, but or like what, how often and like before and after what, because Brad's like, oh, you just put it on. I'm like, no, there's like a process.
Yeah, there's a process. So I'll just say this, like in general, not specifically directed towards you, but if anyone ever has a question about when to use what products, like you can always text me or your consultant and ask, because that is really confusing. Even sometimes I have to go online and look like, when should I use the serum? Is it before or after this one? Because it is a process, and they do work specifically in the order that you put them on. So awesome. Were there any like products that were new to you? Because I know that you're familiar with like a lot of Mary Kay products. Was there anything that you saw that I talked about that you didn't know existed, or?
The big one was the gel mask, which is why I was excited to try it, because it's more noticeable in the winter, and now we're like in like third winter right now, but my skin will get super dry in the winter. In the summer, it's just an oily disaster, but it's very like anytime I use, especially like an exfoliator, it's just like super, super dry, and I have to use, tons of face lotion, whatever. But I could even feel in the gel mask putting it on, it just felt like, oh, like it's like when you drink water when you're super thirsty. Like my skin was like, you need this. You need this right now. So that was nice.
Awesome. Okay. So, with the other samples that you have, you can save the day cream for tomorrow morning if you still have the cleanser, some of the cleanser left.
Yeah, I do.
So you can just jump right to the night cream. So this is actually like a perfect example because you just wash your face, you put the charcoal mask on, and then the moisture renewing gel mask. So you can take the night cream and you can put the night cream on.
I'm gonna do that right now.
So that's gonna be your nighttime moisturizer. Do you use the Miracle set right now?
I do not.
Okay. So this is going to be your nighttime moisturizer. It's going to help rejuvenate and renew your skin. And then obviously hydrate it. And then tomorrow in the morning, you can use the cleanser and the day cream. And the day cream is your morning moisturizer.
Oh, this smells good too. It's very nice.
And then after you're done doing that, the firming eye cream is the last thing. So you can open that and then just put that around your eye area.
Just under or like?
You can put it under and on your eyelid as well.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to help, reduce puffiness, dark circles, fine lines and wrinkles, all that stuff around your eye area. All right. All right, Mary O'Donnell, do you have any other questions? Oops. I don't know why I just clicked on that. Okay. So if there's any other questions that you think of after the facts, you can either text me or your consultant. And thank you, Mary Lalger, for being my demonstration
Thank you for
model.
the spotlight. That felt very nice. I'm like very relaxed.
Good. Yeah, so I'm gonna follow up with you after this and just ask you a couple of questions. And thank you everyone who's watching and participated. So if you commented, you are going to get entered for some goodies. And also, if you tune in next week and you invite a friend, you'll get something from me as well. All right. So I hope you all have a great night and thanks for tuning in. And hopefully I'll see you again next week.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.